The Mayor is responsible for holding the Metropolitan Police to account and setting the force's priorities, but he or she doesn't have any say in operational decisions. Sometimes that can cause tension between the head of the Met, the Commissioner, and the Mayor. It can be a tricky relationship to manage. The disappearance of Sarah Everard and the policing of the vigil after her body was found threw a spotlight on the Mayor's role as Police and Crime Commissioner. But it's the Mayor's own record on knife crime which is a key issue in this election, just as it has been in the past.
The next mayor that's elected should think about how they can produce real opportunities for young people. Minimum wage, £3 an hour and all that type of stuff is just not helping them to be successful.
Providing opportunities for ex-offenders, unaccompanied asylum seekers, but providing opportunities for young people to reduce knife crime and get them involved in education, employment and training. That's got to be one priority.
The last 4 years have been the worst in a decade for homicides, and despite some respite over lockdown, total knife crime has risen. But after a peak in 2017, the number of people injured by a knife is down overall, and since then knife crime amongst under 25s has also fallen. With the situation on the streets putting the Mayor under pressure, the candidates' stances on things like stop and search and their pledges around police officer numbers will be key manifesto points. But the government has already promised London around 5,000 extra officers. So watch out for candidates trying to gain your vote with pledges around officer numbers that aren't actually all that new. Question also how they will pay for all this. Crime-busting measures can be budget-busting too. The cost of City Hall's Violence Reduction Unit is topped up by the Home Office, but the Met's £2.9 billion budget is squeezed. The force needs to make a further £100 million in savings over the next 2 years, and London's leaders feel short-changed by the government when it comes to paying for policing national events, such as state visits or large demonstrations. Of course, the Mayor has many things to focus on, but keeping our city safe with a police force Londoners can trust must be a top priority.